you wouldn't mind giving a quick introduction.
Be glad to. First, I'd like to thank Mr. Kwan and Mr. Underwood for sponsoring this debate tonight. My name is Mike Dutton. I'm running for 24th House District. I think it's important for people to know how people feel who are your politicians. I'm a pro-life, Second Amendment, conservative guy, and I'm a small government guy. And unlike a lot of people in government who are Republicans, I really mean it when I say I'm a small government guy. I have lots of experience which is relevant to this position. 1990s, I helped build the public company Radiant Systems from 40 people to 1,000 and saw the whole experience of taking a company public. In the 2000s, I started in my basement and built a small business that turned into the best engineering consulting company here in Forsyth County. In the past 3.5 years, I've been privileged to be a member of the Forsyth County Board of Education, working on education and serving the community here. Education is 52% of the budget of the state. It's the most important thing we do, and I have the experience to work with that. If you want to understand me as a person, you understand my faith and my service. I feel calling to give back. God has blessed me with so many things and a great family and a great community that I've felt need to give back. I've been a Boy Scout leader for 9 years, youth Sunday school teacher, high school basketball referee. If you look at where I spend my time in service. And I saw my school board role as an extension of that, and I see going to Atlanta to serve the people of Forsyth County as just the next step. And, you know, so many people get involved in politics and get elected and then they become corrupted by the system, by lobbyists, by power, by influence. I have the character and the principles that will not happen to me. What has shown it didn't happen to me on the school board. I've kept to my principles. I'm still a regular guy. I stay in touch with the people. I love the Founding Fathers. I believe in the Constitution. I'm a student of history. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, some great of our Founding Fathers. They were citizens first and politicians second. That's what we're missing today in America. I'm a citizen, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a man of faith. That's more important to me than anything else, but I'd be glad to serve with District 24. Appreciate your vote. My website is ForsythGOP. Thank you.
Mr. Penis?
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Anna McManus, and I'm asking to be your voice in the Georgia House of Representatives. I'd like to thank the Republican Party for hosting this debate and allowing me the opportunity to share my visions with you. I have to admit it's kind of strange to be on this side of the table because after being on the board of the party for almost 20 years, or over 20 years actually, I'm accustomed to organizing the debates and not necessarily participating in them. So this is an unusual treat for me tonight, and for that I thank you. I'm running for this office because I am concerned that out-of-control government spending is going to bankrupt our future. It's not only going to ruin our quality of life, it's going to rob our children and our grandchildren of the American dream. I'm concerned, but I'm also optimistic that with the right choices, we can overcome this situation and we can weather this storm and we can return to prosperity. I'm running actually to promote fiscal responsibility, to create jobs, and to foster economic growth. To succeed, we must have an educated workforce, a sound transportation plan, and a plentiful supply of water. Small business accounts for almost 90% of private sector jobs, and it's the key to economic recovery. So we must do everything possible to ensure that Georgia is a business-friendly state. I believe that if we eliminate wasteful government spending, we can accomplish our goals without placing the burden on the backs of Forsyth County homeowners. As a South Forsyth homeowner for over 20 years, a small business owner, and a parent of 2 children educated in the Forsyth County school system, just like you, I get it. I understand what the issues are, and I know what it takes to get them done. I know what needs to be done, I know how to get it done, and I feel that that makes me uniquely qualified to serve you in the 24th. So I appreciate your vote. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Doug Wright, and I'm running for the State House. We've all been introduced like that, so it's no big surprise. Right now, like Anna, I was typically one that would organize these things or tell candidates how to do this. So if you don't mind, I'm going to put my glasses on and try and read a little bit from the statement so I can stay focused. I know that Mike served on the school board, and Anna has done a lot of work for the Republican Party, and I respect that. I respect their dedication. I respect anybody who steps up to the plate and wants to be a public servant. So with that, you're not going to hear anything negative about either of them. I believe voters of Forsyth County deserve better than that, and rather than speak ill of them, I'll do my best to make a clear-cut case why I believe I'm the best candidate for the office and the only candidate with experience in state government. I'm going to start out by pointing out the obvious. Right now, Georgia's economy has reached a crisis stage. Our education system has reached the crisis stage. Unemployment in Georgia is higher than the national average. We're beyond 10%. And Forsyth County is on the brink of losing Lake Lanier as a source of drinking water. And because of all these things, this is not the time. The Georgia House of Representatives is not the place for on-the-job training. Well-meaning as my opponents are, and good intentions won't get key legislation passed in the House of Representatives. And now more than ever, Forsyth County needs someone with the experience to develop good policy and the skills to implement that policy. I have that experience and those skills. After completing my education in Georgia many years ago, I moved to the state of Maine. I wanted to pursue a career in broadcasting, and somebody in the state had recommended I go to small market. Maine was a choice. And that's it. I'll get to my experience later because I'm out of time.